All right, it is Sunday, June 7th, 2026. We're out here at Boys Republic in Chino Hills, California for the Friends of Steve McQueen car show. It's not just a car show, it's cars, motorcycles, they get airplanes, military reenactment, they have hot air balloons, all sorts of stuff, something for everyone. Usually Steve McQueen's family brings out some of his vehicles. It's a lot of amazing stuff to see, a lot of ground to cover, and it's always a big show. Got here nice and early, so hopefully we get some of the roll-ins before we start getting to the actual show cars. Second video of the weekend, we did Bomb Club at Santa Anita yesterday. And we're gonna get started. We're gonna go film this one right now. It's the Mike Frankovich fan club. No, I'm not kidding. How you doing?
Frank's fan club.
See, I told you. This is the XKSS that was owned by Steve McQueen. It's currently in the collection of the Peterson Automobile Museum. I've seen this one over the years. It shows, I mean, going back quite a bit. Here's the Peterson tent behind it. And always a treat to see this one. You'll see online, if you look hard enough, or not that hard at all actually, you can find photos of Steve McQueen driving this car. See, right-hand drive. He brought it over from the UK.
1, 2.
Fortunately, they're doing sound checks all morning.
Check. 1, 2.
But there you go.
Testing. Hey.
One of Steve
1, 2.
McQueen's
Check.
vehicles. Hands rolling in. The G Series. 56 Pontiac Safari. Have a rear one. It says no Nomad on the plate. A Plymouth Satellite 66 convertible. I think he's going over there's like the Mustangs are over there. There's the Mach 169. I forgot the Mustangs are over on the other side. All right, so next week, Road Kings, Burbank, Johnny Carson Park on Sunday on the 14th. 13th, I'm driving back from Las Vegas, so if I can get to something, it will most likely be the Volkswagen show at Santa Anita. That's still like a very distant maybe. Ford convertible here. So we will see. In a couple weeks, we are doing LA Roadsters Father's Day weekend. Friday, Friday the swap meet, Saturday the car show. And on the Sunday of Father's Day, the actual Father's Day, we're going to do the Brea Father's Day car show. So keep an eye out for that one as well. We got a Model A coming in. They usually get a big turnout of Model A's at this show. Over on the track and field thing. Wait for some more roll-ins. We'll get to some of the patrol units. Crown Victoria. I drove my Crown Victoria out here. Mine's a civilian model though, not a P71. Somebody did send me. If you like Volkswagens, they're doing the MP 70th anniversary on the 20th. And they're asking if I could go. It's the same day as LA Roadsters, so. Not in the cards, unfortunately. I always mention, if you're looking to do a car show that doesn't already exist, Father's Day weekend is the worst weekend you could possibly schedule it for because it's chock full of car shows already. Here we got this Nova. This one is the County of San Bernardino patrol vehicle. There you get the uniform there. These guys usually show up every year with these. Always fantastic to look at. So yeah, I can't hit every show. Unfortunately, there are certain weekends where just literally every car show kind of gets, a lot of car shows get scheduled too, and Father's Day weekend is one of those. So the old computer there. It's got SCMODs. Hey, your lights are on.
Thank you.
Yeah. so those lights are on. There you go. We'll get some more that come in later. Another Nova. We're always helpful here on the one time we had to like bring out the tire pump, help the guy out. That was at Road Kings last year, actually. So we did that. So we apparently offer AAA services on the channel. Okay. LA County Sheriff's vehicle. He's got the coffee and the donut there. Spilled the coffee. Coming up in a few weeks, 27th, we'll be in Carpinteria for Rods and Roses. 28th, Pomona swap meet. And then later in the day, we'll be doing the great race in Pasadena, at Pasadena City Hall, the end of on a trailer. And don't forget, July 4th, it's SB Creek Car Show in Fillmore. The 5th, I will be doing Montrose. I'm not doing the PCC flea market now. My kid has an anime convention she wants to go do that day, so we're not doing the flea. Ford Torino here. Because they actually do a rally in conjunction with the show. I believe they did it yesterday.
Check. 1, 2.
428 Cobra Jet Torino.
Hey.
Very original car looking.
Check. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Boy, I think their speakers are working.
Testing. Hey. That's hot. That'll work.
So yeah,
check.
July 5th, which is the day after July 4th, obviously.
Is that gonna work?
Which kind of messed me up. We will be doing Montrose. I will see if I can get the caddy in there if I'm happy with the way the caddy's running. Try rolling in here. So don't forget, June is the month I do not do Long Beach swap meet. So it is next Sunday. I do Road Kings. Next month though, in July 12th is Long Beach swap meet. July 11th is Moon Eyes Open House in Santa Fe Springs. If there is time, I will try to make the Iski thing at the Lions Museum like I did last year. The birthday celebration. Nice fire engine. Porsche 356. Chevy Express. For those who don't know, I just bought a 2017 Chevy Express van. I did sell the 83 Dodge. That guy's trying to flip it, but whatever.
How's it going?
How you doing? It's good.
Yeah.
It's the Pony Express van. They always get a good van turnout here. So I got that. I can go to van meets with it, but I can also haul furniture with it and take my kid and her friends around because it's got the extra seats. There we go, Monte Carlo stock car. All he wanted was a Pepsi. She wouldn't give it to me. That's for all you punk rockers. Some of you will get that, some of you will not. I will say that. Okay. Yeah, I always get a lot of Mustangs. You can imagine, of course, Steve McQueen, well associated with the Ford Mustang due to the film Bullet. I had my VH copy, and you know what part I kept it queued up to? I have to put it in the last video. I did change the avatar on the page on the YouTube. The logo I had from before with me in the car was made by AI. My daughter was not happy about that since she is an artiste. So she did me up a little cartoon figure of me not using AI. 68 Pontiac GTO here. Yeah, we got golf cart. Through nice Mustang, hypo. So So that's why I have a new logo on the channel. Chevy coming in. I gotta keep my phone on because I'm sure my sister's not coming home much later, but she's coming out here. Mustang. There was one Mustang at the show yesterday, which it was a lowrider show, so that's probably like more than I would expect. One Mustang. Yeah, the 57 Nomad. The Army rolling through. Convertible. There's Corvette coming in. I got the Willies. I got it barreling through. There we go. The 70 Chevelle coming in. Galaxy. How you doing?
Good, buddy.
Good. So the Nomad. How you doing? All the rollings here, we got a little traffic jam going. Alright, speaking of Mustangs, I managed to, at a estate sale last week, I bought a set of, for the early Mustangs, the horseshoe bumper guards. So if you're looking for a pair of those, I have them. I know they're kind of like, they're worth a few bucks at least, so I'll figure I'd offer it before I put it on eBay. I looked up what they're going for, and I'm like, whoa, okay. 7 Nomad. So I know somebody has to be looking for a pair of those. Got the aerial. The 4-cylinder. The Mustang. If we see one with the bumper guards, they were an accessory. I don't think they were another 56 Safari. Yeah. Mustang guys know what I'm talking about. They're the rubber bumper guards. They're kind of oval shaped, and then they got the horseshoes on them. So clearly, I'm never going to use them. The 55. Bel Air convertible here. I believe they're only for the 64.5 through 66. There we go, we got a 40 pickup. What does every car show need? That's right, more Cougars. Here we go. 67 first year Cougar. Nomad. How you doing? Guys, like I said, I put that in there so you guys wondering why I changed the logo on the channel. My kid was on me about it. She said, no, Dad, no AI. I'm like, all right. Yeah, Plymouth Woody. How you doing? Military police. They got a whole great military vehicle reenactment area over. Oh, it looks like a couple of planes have already shown up as well. Usually have some biplanes that they land over on the field. The Marine Corps vehicle. I was Navy myself, but it's hard to get a boat over here. We don't have a Navy plane. And for all the Malays fans, we have this Buick. Lando edition.
You know where you're headed? Okay. No, are you in a club? Okay.
If you're wondering, yeah, we're still working on the smog bill. It's still going. It's going to the California State Assembly next. They'll continuously ask me about it. Starting with the Transportation Committee, so we'll see how things go. Sort of modern. Oh, he's got an old monkey bike there. Oh, he's got a 504 in there. Oh, that's power to weight ratio right there, man. Wow. I had a 75 504, the real motor, the 504 motorcycle. Oh man, can't even imagine that. The Honda guys will know what's going on there. I don't think you really need to be a Honda guy to figure that one out. 500 cc's in a monkey bike chassis. It's usually like 90 cc's. There you go, the C10.
Morning. You know where you're headed? You're with him. He said he knows where to go, so that's good.
Got a beautiful 75 504 with low miles. I've had the 404, I've had the 750, the CB 750, the CB NCL 350s. I had a very nice CL 175 years ago. So I've had a few Hondas of that era. Some Trails. That's Woody. Thunderbird. On those Honda scooters, those Elite 150s, many years ago. Modern Porsche, or Porsche, I guess the Porsche guy. People pronounce it both ways at this point. The Renegade. It's for all the Styx fans. I like Styx. They were cool. I think they still perform, right? Yeah, no, it's the lead singer like is off doing his own thing. They didn't they have like a big fallout over the whole like Mr. Roboto thing or something? I don't remember. There's like 2 different touring bands now or something. I don't know. You can look it up. I'm sure there's a video of it on YouTube. I'm going to be selling this, putting the 66 up for sale after probably next weekend. And we'll see if we snags that one. Great project. I just have too much stuff. All right, here we go. Another Boss 351 Mustang. There is a farm implement section, so we'll be bringing that later on in the video. Hopefully they'll have the hit-miss motors going for all your hit-miss action. And the distance, they're inflating the hot air balloon over there somewhere.
9:30 and 10.
So yes, indeed, they have hot air balloons. Those 40 coupes. Cadillac. Got a blower on the Caddy. So my Caddy, supposedly I get it back Monday. We'll see. There you can see the balloon off in the distance. I think there was something else I forgot to put in the video, but I gotta remember what it is. How you doing? Austin Healey's. 3 Austin Healey's. So these cars will always remind me of my uncle who had one. They got stolen. He had a red one. Back in the 80s. Got stolen and a police officer saw it at a gas station somewhere and contacted him to see if it was for sale, and he's like, what are you talking about? It was stolen. And he wound up selling it to the police officer. He found it. Wonka 59. I wonder if Gene Wilder owned it. We got some AMC product rolling in. Oh, my friend Molly's here with Anthony, and I guess they rolled in before I started filming, unfortunately. This Javelin. Modern Jaguar. That's how they pronounce it. And a Mustang. Good, still got my Mustang, my Fox body. Drive Mini. The Cooper S. Alright, Mustang. Mustangs. I have owned my Mustang convertible, my Fox body for, oh my, 11 years now. Hard to believe. Quite some time. I went to a state sale yesterday, right before right before Bomb Club, had furniture in the back of my truck while I was filming, among other things. And one thing I found, I had when I was cleaning out my mother's place, and I found this painting that used to belong to my grandmother. And unfortunately, the frame had been damaged. The painting was fine. And it's one I had always told my mother to hold on to because it reminded me of my grandmother, because it was hanging in her place. It's a woman basically getting ready in a mirror from the back. You can't see the face. And my grandmother had always joked that it was her, but obviously it was not. So I don't know, it always reminded me of my grandmother. So I told my mother, don't ever get rid of that, I want it. So finally we're going through the basement, I found it. She held on to it. Unfortunately, like I said, the frame was damaged. So it was a 20 by 24 frame. Very mid-century looking painting. In fact, I looked up the art. The painting, I'm guessing, is probably from like the 50s. I'm the video guy.
Awesome. You are so hot.
All right.
Every car show, you're wonderful.
Yep.
I got you.
There, take a picture. I'll get your picture. There you go.
Thank you.
All right.
You're the best.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So I'm at this thing. There's this beautiful mid-century frame, nothing in it, right? $2, right?
Walking.
And I'm like, oh, I know I need a 20 by 24. I don't have a roller. I turn it around. It's written 20 by 24 on the back of the frame. I bought this thing for $2. And I get home. I just kind of, I haven't installed it in the frame, but I put it in the frame so I could see what it would look like. I like it better than the original frame. So showed it to my daughter, sent it to her, and she's like, same thing. She's like, it looks better than the original frame that it was in. So, kind of a cool find, really. I got the 63. So I guess the moral of the story is always remember what frames you need, because you never know what you're going to run across it. I actually started in my notes on my phone. I started writing down for all the prints and everything I own. 67.
Bitches everywhere.
I go everywhere,
I
man.
was watching your video last night.
There you go.
Where you were.
Somewhere. I never know where I'm at. I'm confused. Is this Pomona? No.
I forget where you did something yesterday. What was it?
Bomb Club.
That's it.
Santa Anita.
Bomb Club.
Yeah. So I have a notes file on my phone now for all the picture frames that I need. I run across them quite a bit, and you can buy them a lot cheaper at sales and thrifts and stuff like that than you can at the stores. And just like even with cars, you know, the old ones are made better. They just are. So I was very happy with that purchase. Got a 61 Corvette here. So I really need to bring back Mike Fine's thing. Start doing all these tips on there. Got a beautiful set of like probably 40s or 50s metal lockers, three lockers in a row. It's going to go in my garage. We got a mid-century wood chest. My kid's getting that. Lots of great stuff. How you doing?
You guys know where you're headed? Are you in a car club?
One of the members of Bomb Club does. He runs the state sales, and I saw him, and I'm just like, and so in my brain it's not clicking. I'm like, where do I know this guy from? And I finally figured it out. Oh, he runs the state sales. Runs the Chiefs Antiques estate sales. So he's always. I remember what first time I went to one of the sales, he recognized me from the video. Sometimes when you run into somebody and it's not where you normally would think, it doesn't click right away. I actually do run into a lot of viewers at estate sales.
Remember, up by the white tent, there's plenty of vendors with food.
Especially the ones where they have a lot of car stuff or plastic cars and things like that. There'll be a bunch of bullet replicas too. And of course the bullet edition vehicles. Cummins diesel. Fox body convertible, I can relate. Mine's a later one though. I don't know, we were talking about what I'm going to sell to make room, and I just don't know if I can get rid of the Fox body. Been through a lot with that car. That's my mom really liked that car. She used to always tell me not to sell it. I got the creamsicle Datsun 510. And she used to tell me, don't sell that one, I like it. She used to borrow it sometimes. Harley Davidson. Likes it a few. Those are Bultaco. I used to get offered those a lot when I did scooters. I used to get offered those in OSAs for some reason, bro. There you go, the 87 Honda Elite 150. That's the 1 year they sold that body style in the US. The Elite 150. There's 86 Pace Car Edition. C4. I haven't seen one of those in a while.
So you know where you're headed?
They've got a ice cream truck. I think they're actually vending out of there too. This ice cream and prayer. My kid likes ice cream. I think every kid likes ice cream. It's like a rule. It's kind of a running joke in my family how much my kid loves ice cream though. So that's pretty good. So this is the Drifters Car Club over here. I ran to Garrett earlier. He actually originally helped me get a press pass for this a few years ago. I don't know, I was so surprised to see him earlier. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. You like help these guys out. 6-cylinder, is that the 200? I think that's the 200. What's it say here? Yeah, it's the 200 inch. Those things are easy to work on. Extremely reliable. I'll get the interior. Oh, with a 3-speed. There you go, maximum reliability in one Mustang. The 57 Nomad. Try to come around here. Oh, sorry, let me get through real quick. So I will say on the main field they have speakers that they did not have before. So hopefully we can manage that. Maybe I can catch it when they're doing announcements over there, when they're doing awards or raffle and whatnot. 55 Chevy. Also, the Pismo show last week was my second longest video ever, almost 3 hours. My longest I think is like 3 hours and 25. Which was Dr. George from earlier this year. Dr. George, I think, will probably continue every year to be the longest video of the year. Not a lot of music to deal with. The cars are all lined up in lines. There's so many cars I can't finish the thing. So the key to doing a long video is a show where I don't have a lot of music to deal with. And our Mustang. So he's got the 4-speed with a V8. Hypo 289. Yeah, later on they have the barbecue over here. If you come to the show, get the barbecue. It's a very reasonably. I think it's $10 or $15 if I remember correctly. I can double check in a minute when I'm over there. It's a lot of food, and they give you a drink and a cookie. I think if I remember right. Yeah, this one. With the Roadrunner, it's got a 4-speed. I think the first year I filmed this, we put the barbecue in the video. It was that good. I wish I had to like shout it out because it's like, man. The 66 Galaxy convertible here. And now you can see the balloon off in the distance. I believe they give rides too. If they'll like take, I think they goes up and down. They don't like go out. They're not going to take you home. It's not Uber. That'd be a good one. An Uber, a hot air balloon. Sounds like an SNL sketch. It's El Camino.
Greg, you bustled it down, huh? Yeah. I got a coke this morning. I was so sick. Second to stroke.
I think we got all the roll-ins that I could get that came in after I got here. Also, they roll in from a second area too, so obviously I can't be at two places at once. 57 Nomad. Yeah, I get a lot of people sending me car shows that are the same day as Pomona. And the only reason why I could do the one in Pasadena is because according to it, like they're not going to start rolling in until about 1:30 in the afternoon. So obviously I'm back from Pomona by then. And so if the Pomona video is a little late that day, that's why. Also, it's literally like 5 minutes from my house. This Galaxy 4-speed, 427. Let's get the hood bulge. I always like the look on the 63s. This is the half with the longer roof. So I've got no choice but to hang out after filming here. I've got to meet up with my sister. So next week, that'll be one of the. Yes, I hung out for like an hour and a half yesterday, not filming in the video. Kind of felt bad. I was talking to a lot of people. But at Road Kings, what I usually do, what I did last year, in fact, is I said I'll hang out afterwards. So I did. Because literally people go to that I've known for 25 and 30 years. So like old, I think those are Econoline seats. That's what those are out of. Like second gen Econo. What's going on in the back here is ready to go. All the outdoor stuff. This is the Heroes Restaurant Brew House. They're the ones that do the barbecue out here. Got the Corvette. Not sure what city they're out of. I gotta get over there. They got a chair farm starting. It is a field after all. Here's their C10 flatbed. That's Roscoe's, that's right. Coldest beer in town. You guys are reminding me to check the time. I guess at 9:30 they're going to do a thing. It's in an hour from now. A little over an hour. It's the Mustang Bullet section. So Bullet replicas and of course the Bullet Edition Mustangs they did. So that film was filmed in San Francisco. On the streets of San Francisco, not the TV show, but if you watch closely, the Charger loses 5 hubcaps.
There's plenty of room.
Through movie magic. There you go. All right. Yeah, the Bullet Edition. There you go. There's one of the Bullet Edition cars. I think these are all, this whole line is, except for the, obviously the ones that were except for the cars that were the replicas of the movie cars. A couple of years ago they said they were going to make another one. Not sure how they were going to pull that off. There you go, Steve McQueen, the man himself. Definitely one of the most iconic car chase scenes in movie history. The movie pace is a little slow, I guess, for contemporary audiences, but the car chasing is spectacular. I said, so it's already been speculated if they remake it, they're gonna have to, like, the whole movie's gonna have to be like action, I guess. There we go, another fastback. Mustang coming in. This guy's really late. This guy's got his GoPro on the shift lever. More Bullet editions. Here's this one. This one was from 31,000 for 2008. Man, the prices have gone up on these. The new prices on Mustangs. On everything it has, but just be honest with ourselves. Our Bullet, this one's got a modern swap in it. Not gonna get in there, the guy's sitting in the car. I've only ever owned one. I had a 68 coupe. I don't know if I've told the story before. I bought it for dirt cheap. I think I paid $1,200 for this car. 289 automatic. Got it running and driving. And it had a rod knock. I said it had been parked with a rod knock. The guy couldn't remember. It had been in his family, but he couldn't remember why it was parked. So I don't know. I was like, oh man, I'll just put it on eBay. It was back when eBay was still good for selling old cars. I made some serious. I made a few $1,000s on that car with the rod knock. And the car wound up going to New Zealand, and the guy had it picked up by a Mustang repair shop who did like a full restoration on it, new engine, everything else. And then his thing was he would show customs when they got to New Zealand. Like he shows them the receipt from what he paid me for it when it was on eBay. So, and that's the duty he had to pay on it, not for the extra work that was done after the fact. So that was like his little thing he was doing. Pretty smart, if you ask me. There's a yellow coupe with the luggage rack on the back, the trunk mounted. There's a Fox body. It's the 4i Fox. It was a 5-speed. I always wish mine was a 5-speed. I looked for a 5-speed and they were all trashed. Every one I found the automatic, the one I have, it had all the service records, same owner since it was a year old. So I grabbed it. I still have it. And I'm the third owner, second owner since '91. Go back there, they're having their little conferences back there.
Separate bag with these.
Pretty sure we'll get some of the classics. Yeah, I tried to look. They don't have the price up for the barbecue yet. I think it was 10 or 15 bucks. It's definitely a highlight if you come to this show. Yeah, he's got the chair farm growing back there. I can't do a full walk around on that one. He's got the chairs bunched up back there. We do have a lot of ground to cover anyway. So he's this guy rolling in earlier. This one we can get to the back. This is the Mach 1. I always said I'd like to get like a newer Mustang someday, but I really like my van I just bought, so I think it is time to move away from the Crown Victoria. The Crown Victoria, it had the newer one. My Grand Marquis had the old 3-knob climate control. And this one had the electronic climate control, and I knew going in that those were troublesome on those. And yeah, the blend door is starting to do weird things. All of a sudden defrosting, defrost comes on and stuff like that. So it's probably time to move on. So I'll be dealing the van. Just a lot of fuel, but obviously it's a little bit more difficult to park. There we go. They're for Crown Town Class. I guess they're from Corona, is what I would guess. Since Corona means crown. Oh, they call Pasadena the Crown City. It's like their slogan. And everyone calls it the Rose City, but the Rose City is actually Portland. Kind of weird. I'm confused as well. It's Nova. C10. My 64 Chevelle. All the chrome. Yeah, my kid's out of school for the summer now, so should be a good summer for her. She's got one trip with me to Vegas and 2 trips with her mother planned, so that's good. So next year maybe we'll go to the East Coast, visit some relatives and such. A little over a year before she becomes an adult. That's scary to me. I'm sure a lot of you guys who watch the channel are parents and get it. You're like, wait a minute, my kid used to be small. My kid used to be excited to see me when I got home. What happened? The 90s rule. There we go. Kettle Supreme. Bird was kind of parked on his lonesome here. Now the balloon's up in the air. Still putting his top boot on. Yeah, the cow rods are over on this section. Last year they were over on the other part, but it looks like they put in a ball field over there. Like with really nice manicured grass. I'm assuming they're keeping cars off of that area. I got the Model A sedan. Ollie Woody with a blower. Car here. Got the Ford F-100. We'll see what happens with this bill. I have not talked to anybody at Jay Leno's camp in a while, so we do hear from the senator sometimes in the group. Imagine things are progressing. The Ford Ranchero 65. Well, a couple years ago, inside the tent where you eat, they had a very nice display as well of Steve McQueen memorabilia. So, we got the cow rods over here. We did the cow rod show like a month ago. Santa Anita, run with a winner. So next week they have that Volkswagen show there, but got a lot of motor in this little Fiat. Got the shifter on this. It's like a timing chain shifter going on. Anthony's car, the Checker. You get that. Molly's next to him, and the got a couple Javelins over here. Got to navigate the chair farms here. We will navigate it well. Red, white, blue Javelin. I have to get my kids' Rambler going on the 63. Oh man. That and the Plymouth Satellite have not been started since October. So we got that's a project probably for either this week or when my daughter's away. I gotta move things around in the driveway so I know everything's gonna start when someone's ready to pick up the El Camino, whoever's gonna buy that. Lots of fun. And I think the Rambler, we're gonna clean out the garage. We're gonna put the Rambler in my garage is like a shed, so it's like for Model Ts. All right, this is the Outlaw Gassers, the Panic Attack. I've had a couple of those in my life. Not fun.
I sold it to Jonathan. Jonathan's been racing that, but his son wants to race that. So we got this from one of my buddies and redid it all. So
There we go.
So I've been racing this one.
So you see these guys all the way out at Irwindale, back when we still had that. And they go out to Famoso. Also, I've mentioned this in a couple of videos. I talked to the Moon Eyes guys. They're planning on doing the Moon Eyes Christmas party again at Pomona with the drag racing, like they did last year, which will be fantastic. So we're still waiting on a date. So as soon as we have a date for that, we'll let you guys know. That was a fantastic event. Not enough time is my notes on that one. That day went way too fast.
This is so cool.
What a great time that was. And like literally people I've known forever, running into everybody. Then I get home and I get on Facebook and there's people I've known forever who were there that I didn't run into. So.
How's that truck? The truck. You need anything in the truck? I'm moving the truck. Okay, they're in the car.
Here we go.
Oh yeah.
At the Mopar here.
You know what I'm going to ask you for? What? I'm asking for $1.
How you doing? It's good. Got the Grateful Dead, like the band.
Said he took over. He said he used to walk.
I have to keep an eye on. I think the reenactment's going to come up before we know it. Sorry. There you go, Bad Obsession 2. We got the 1-ton Chevy car hauler there. There you go, the military police there. So they have the whole reenactment going. This is a hot air balloon. Like I said, they'll take you up and bring you back down. It's a good thing because you wouldn't want to have to figure out how to get back down on your own. The U.S. Navy biplane here. Look at some of the planes. I'm going to try to come back when they do the little ceremony there for the military at 9:30 if I can remember. I'm not going under the wings. When I was in the Navy, I was on the aircraft carriers, and I was on the USS Abraham Lincoln, later on the Nimitz. It was a Boeing Stearman. Or we used to have to, obviously we didn't have a propeller. We didn't have planes like these. We had bigger planes, but it was the 90s. I remember having to duck under the wings. Piper Cub. I'm not an airplane expert, so. These are very nice to look at, though. There you go. This one's for sale. Remember the airplane in the field rules? Check the date before you start ordering your own airplane. It's a Piper Cub. There you go. Bring in the for sale. Oh, look, that's faded. You might be able, that might not come out. I'll have to get a new one at Pomona. Imagine you go to Pomona, you see one of these. Oh, jeez. There's that balloon. They're lining up for the. Sure, you get a nice view up there. I'm not doing that. I don't have time. This big noise. Yeah, so they got a whole field here where they can land these planes. It's like Donald Duck. Speaking of Pomona, so Piper Super Cub. I'm used to the Honda Super Cub. 2 wheels, stays on the ground, you know. Speaking of Pomona, our next Pomona video, that will wrap up 5 years of every single Pomona, even the ones where it rained, in a row, keeping that streak going. And August will be the Pomona anniversary video. since the first one I shot was right after when it came back after the pandemic. It was a Cessna LC-126. It's one of those. That's what it is. It says on the sign. But yeah, 5 years of shooting Pomona. There was one I almost missed because of fog. It was just like really sketchy leaving the house. I stuck it out and I made it out there. Now one of the drag cars. So I miss going to all the events out at Irwindale. I think everyone does. There's all this controversy. They still probably can't do anything else with that property. So, as it used to be basically a dump. It's pretty much like a Superfund site, which is why they had a racetrack there, because it was pretty much the only use they could use it for. And I think the new owners found that out. All right, we got the 68 Impala.
We had the biplane, Boeing steering.
Slowly trucking our way. I'm gonna get this section because it's kind of off on its lonesome. Go back, get you the cow rods. We'll do the vintage trailers too. I might be getting a vintage trailer. So I already mentioned the other one. It's from the same lady. I might be getting a vintage camping trailer now. In fact, I talked to my daughter. I said if it's, she doesn't have, she's looking for the key so we can get inside it, and she's not ready to clear it out yet. And I said, yeah, if the insides are still good, they're not rotten, I'm interested. So I might I always had this dream of like putting one in my backyard and putting the picket fence around it and all that. A 67 Pontiac GTO. But it would literally be a stationary in my backyard, like for guests and stuff like that. And I could decorate with all kitsch and things. Not kitchen things, but kitsch, you know, and things. Got the Rambler gasser here with a Hemi. In fact, I need to check up on the other trailer soon. That's one reason I got to move some stuff. I need a place to move that to. I don't want to lose that, the rental trailer, because I do want to use that one for flea markets and swap meets and stuff like that. 56 Ford panel. Imagine they're doing the F100 show. They do in Anaheim. That usually comes up in June, doesn't it? I think last time it was the same day as Carpinteria, and that's why I did Carpinteria. It was another conflict. I did shoot it a couple of years ago. They got a lot of conferencing going on.
And then who lives in Long Beach? Or?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I'll go by myself.
Here we go. This one doesn't have a chair behind it. I'll go around this one. I'm going to do the vintage campers. Those are kind of neat to look at. And I might be getting another one. I had a 58 Shasta many years ago. Did have to sell it. At the time when I was still married, my ex-wife didn't want me putting it in the backyard, putting the picket fence around it with all the cool kitsch inside. So now we're going to do that. So now we're back to square one. I was out of tow in style with a square body Suburban. Much cleaner than mine. And it's a 4-wheel drive. So 86, same year as mine. Yeah, I got the 2-wheel drive with the 454. Got this trailer. One is a Rocket. All States Trailer Company Rocket. Yeah, these are always nice to look at. Like I said, I wish I still had my shaft. Those are going for stupid money now. It's just, I think I got $1,800 for it when I sold it. Now they're a lot more than that. I think the one I'm getting is called a Troutdale or something like that. That's if I get it. Here's some Airstreams. Still working on the deal. It's going to be a while though, because it's kind of buried in this lady's yard. I might be getting a second gen Econo from her too, or at least or passing it on to someone else, like another van guy. I told her I'd find a home for it. She wanted to donate it. I said it's going to go straight to the pick apart if you donate it. At least if you sell it, you get some cash and it doesn't go to the scrapper. Got the GMC Birchhaven. It's like a shorter wheelbase. These are front wheel drive with an Olds 455. She got the 70s trays. Oh God, are you ready for the shag? Get ready for the shag. Oh, here it comes. Ooh, 8-track. Oh, they got the Panasonic dynamite detonator. I have one of those in blue. Check this out. He's got the lucite grapes. Everything, man. It's like the 70s exploded in there.
Good morning.
It's all the stuff from when I was a kid. How you doing? Check out the vintage lamp. These shades, by the way, I collect those shades. If you see them in good condition, grab them. They do not remake them. People need them. I bought some at a sale last week, just the shades. Got a collection of vintage lamps amongst the things I collect. Yeah, the tall cylindrical shades, for some reason, they don't make them anymore. I got a very nice set of mid-century lamps in my living room. I've learned how to clean the nicotine off of them too on the really bad ones. Use Tide. Put a little Tide in a spray bottle, like the spray, the empty spray bottles you get from like Smart and Final. Put water in it. Put it outside somewhere up high, or you can spray it with keep spraying it with the spray bottle, and then you got to use a hose to hose it off. She got the rattan furniture. It's a 3-row. I don't think that's a Paul Frankel. I had the Paul Frankel ones. Yeah, let me check out the inside here. She got the rattan furniture. I just sold my rattan set. Mine was the 5-row Paul Frankel.
Watch your headphones.
Check this out. I got the vintage typewriter.
You can go in.
Oh man! Oh, we're going. We're gonna take the tour here.
Just watch your headphones.
So we'll see if I get that trailer from that lady. We'll redo it and I'll do a thing on it. Yeah, I got the airplane, the old Vornado flan. I have a collection of vintage fans. Vintage desk lamp. I got a few of those as well. This is, I believe that's Hager. I'm not going to pick it up, but I believe that's a Hager, that vase. Check this out, man. It's got the vintage mid-century lamp with the fiberglass shade. Good. This is turning into a Mike Finds Things video. The Look magazine. My daughter would be dying right now. I love that clock. The mid-century eye-shaped clock. People that are skipping through the video are like wondering what the heck's going on right now. An old cooler. Let me put her carpet back. I moved her carpet by accident. I don't want her to leave it like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that guy. Okay, we put the carpet back. Multitasking. Very nice. The Hula Girl. Relax. Frankie says that, you know. And check out the Burbank U-Rent thermometer. And the vintage hotel keys. This is definitely approved. Yeah, one day they need to do a video of my house when we get all cleaned up and everything's where it should be or will be. Nice Airstream. And our GMC. My dad always wanted to get one of those GMC motorhomes. I think he remembered those from when we did the studio work. They used to use these. All right, the Glacier.
Okay, everybody, we have our CAL FIRE helicopter about to land.
Oh, the helicopter.
If everybody wants to look up near the Remax balloon, you can see the CAL FIRE helicopter about to land.
There you go. I'd hum the MASH theme, but it would get flagged by copyright. Just hum it in your head. Okay, there you go. All right, I think we're gonna lose them anyway here in a minute. All right, let's bring in the Glacier. I'm not gonna go through their curtains, but there we go. Here he comes. This video's got everything. Rattan furniture, vintage trailers, Hager vases. I'm not even sure if it's in the shot, but whatever. It probably is. He's landing somewhere. This show is great for kids of all ages. Also, it benefits the Boys Republic where we are at, which is, they do a lot of great work for at-risk youth. I should have mentioned that earlier in the video. I do apologize. I was distracted by the rattan furniture. Here he comes. Keep humming that MASH theme. First landed. All right, we're going to continue. The helicopter is still winding down over there somewhere, off in the distance. Not sure. A couple years ago, they did a reenactment of the motorcycle jump from The Great Escape. Obviously, they made it much safer.
Okay, just a few announcements.
They're doing announcements now. Come for the car show, stay for the airplanes, the hot air balloon, and the rattan furniture. Should start a rattan furniture channel. There probably is one, but I joke now. Now it's gonna get served up to me tonight. Just firing up the gasser.
Also, the helicopter has landed. CAL FIRE is out in the field there. Go visit them. Our military display is right in front of the balloon. The show spills out pretty much all over this property here.
Yeah, we'll see a lot of roadsters. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks. At LA Roadsters at Pomona.
Around, check out the cars, and enjoy the day.
The 66 SS396 Chevelle.
Grandpa really likes those ones.
Yeah, I need to bring back Mike's. You have no idea how much stuff I've found since I stopped doing those videos. Yeah, I should have. I like pretty much fire sold. I got what I paid for the rattan set I had, but my kid wasn't. I brought that home. My kid was not digging it. She's like, it was a little too tiki for her. So I said, fine, we'll. And most of the set was in storage the whole time I had it, so it's 58 Chevy.
Yeah, like our friend Larry.
Yeah, a Ford Ranch wagon. It's got a Windsor power. This one's a rat. It says so right there. Look at the inside. Yeah, rooster with a blower. Just have to do the big field over on the other side. They said they had speakers there that weren't there last year, so we'll see how we do there.
Before they meant, or if he bought it for.
It's like when I went out to shoot the Marietta show, that they installed, the city installed permanent speakers everywhere. Yeah, Nova here, 63. Yeah, we'll finish off this side, and then by then lunch will come around. I'm not sure where my sister. Last time I met up with my sister, tried to at a show. She showed up when I was ready to leave. And it was actually the San Marino show, and it was one of the days where it was 100 degrees. I said, I'm going home. She's like, oh, I just got here. I'm like, I already left. Why would you come in the hottest part of the day? Are you mad? That's a great show, though. I can understand why they moved to June, but
Yeah, it is. What? No, like I feel like I'll go from there. And after going up like
yeah, the 56 Nomad. Bad attitude.
Cutaway versions, and I still look at it and go, I still don't know how this works.
42 from the cow rods.
It's good looking. Have you ever seen the dirt car before? I've seen, I think I've seen.
I do need to get to mine eventually. Perhaps when my daughter is grown up here, or at least driving. She's about to start driving, so it'll be a lot easier. I don't have to like run her around everywhere. She's getting her mother's, I believe it's a 13 or 14, 2013 I should say, or 14 Volkswagen Beetle Fender Guitar Edition.
Yeah, this is Barbara and Larry.
Her mother bought a new car. I had offered her the Crown Victoria. She declined. So, this is where we are at. Yeah, Mustang GT 500 Shelby fastback. Got the roll bar. 66 GT 350. Yeah, that's real. It's got the fender tag. Oh, I think this is a real one, but so we got the Carroll Shelby signature on the glove box.
Are you still rolling?
I'm still rolling. Yeah, magazine car in 85 There's the photo of Carol Shelby signing the glove box. And we'll come through here. We'll focus in more on the older ones. I do have to cover ground. That's 69 Mach 1. I'm still waiting. There's a 69 Mach 1 in my neighborhood. I've left notes. I've talked to the owner. They said they would contact me when they're ready to do something. No word if I can afford it, but it does need work. It hasn't been on the road for many years. That one is a 351 automatic car. So I know where it is. It hasn't budged. Actually, I think they pushed it forward so they can get their other car behind it. Other than that, it hasn't budged. And their Mach 1 here. They do know what it is, though. They're not, oblivious to that.
Can everybody know that we have over 200 acres of land here on our property at Friends of Steve? Come on out
We will
and check
be
it out. We have our tour starting with our tram
getting
right
through here.
If you come on out,
I saw there's a Porsche Volkswagen section I have to do, and then the main field. That's where the motorcycles are. That's usually the larger section of the show, which we haven't even gotten to the. Well, we were a little bit on the other side. We're at the beginning of the video, but. So unfortunately, when I know I've got a time constraint to film, I do tend to skip the newer vehicles, especially unless they're like crazy customized or something like that. This channel, primarily, most of the interest is on the classics, I would say, for certain. So I should probably check the time.
You remember that his sister?
And in about 10 minutes they're going to do the reenactment stuff, I think. And we'll work our way back over there. This one's pretty customized here with the Lambo. Somebody posted one of the, there was a Ford Taurus that wound up at one of the pickup parts, and it was the Pimp My Ride one, and it had the Lambo doors on a Taurus. And people are like, how did this wind up at pickup part? Like, you would think the owner would know that there's like YouTubers that like their channel is like finding these old reality show cars and getting them back on the road, but apparently they wound up at pickup park. Yeah, 67 Mustang. Fastback. Once again, I can't get around the back, so we're gonna do the fronts. A lot of these. The chairs are being farmed as we speak. Growing wild in the fields here in Chino Hills. Yeah, all these cars are up against the chairs. Nice convertible. So I'm pretty certain at some point in this video I'm going to have to speed it up anyway, so. We're almost to an hour and a half of footage shot. We have not really cracked the other side yet.
One retired.
Here you go, look. GT350.
Well, no.
Look at, there's Carol Shelby's signature right there on the dashboard.
Our GT350 Mustang.
Look at this. You see it?
I think we're going to walk towards the field where they're going to do the reenactment pretty soon. Now come around this guy. This guy's jumping around like I think he's like FaceTiming his buddy. GT350 Hertz. It appears to be a replica. Let's be honest, the real ones are quite expensive now. My grandfather did own, I've mentioned this before, a 69 GT 500 convertible, new. He had it until the 80s, and the family, he had, let's just say he couldn't drive anymore, and the family, my dad tried to keep it for me, and you got this Fox body, GT Fastback. He tried to keep it for me, and the family said, no, we're going to sell it. So of course they sold it before the prices went astronomical on them, and so it's long. I'm sure the car's still out there somewhere, but it was a blue GT 500 convertible with the white stripe down the side. I got pictures of him in the car. My dad used to borrow it on occasion. Let's just say. Can't remember which cars I got up to up here. I believe it was up to the red one here.
I watch your YouTube.
Triumph TR250. All the British. I don't know if this is like the. Oh, it's the Euro import section. There's like those two cars. There's a Ferrari as well. As soon as I hear them starting up the thing over there, we'll run over there. See how the Ferrari's way over here. It's a Ferrari. One guy actually, they asked me to come film they had a Ferrari club thing in Pasadena. It was on a day I was filming something else, and I had to tell them, like, you know what, there's probably a guy that just shoots exotic cars that would be fantastic for their channel. Doing like a full, I don't mind showing a Ferrari, but like doing like a full Ferrari show, I don't think would jive with the channel too much, as YouTube's algorithm is already quite picky. Datsun Creamsicle 510. We'll come around here. This guy's camping out over there. I was the shift knob on this one. Check that out. 50/50 bar. Mustang 2+2 Hypo. This one's got the Paxton supercharger on it.
Yeah, nice to see you.
Come around here.
Nice to meet you too. So, yeah, when you're ready.
Look out for the trip hazard sign.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Carter. How are you? Don't get up. Don't get up. Don't.
It's got the ponies on the interiors. Is anybody looking for those horseshoe bumper guards?
Boyd Republic and the Steve McQueen show.
Okay, I think they're getting ready to do the.
With some of these sponsors.
I think they're going to do the reenactment
Better
very
Beverages,
soon.
Black Dog, Brad Boyle Motorsports.
We're waiting for the opening ceremonies here. Supposedly, he told me to be here about 9:30. I'll bring some of the military camp over here, the Great Escape. I haven't seen that movie in years. Oh my God. I got the Navy guy. I have a very similar U.S. Navy blanket to that one. I got it at a sale. They do pop up. They gave it to me because I had a couple moth holes. I said I wanted it because it said U.S. Navy, but I said no one else is going to buy it with the holes in it. The one I have, I should say. Come around, bring it to the front side as soon as we get an opening here. All right, here we go. Try to stick around this area. This is military U.S. Marine Corps Jeep.
Is it like one of those puzzle pieces? No, it's actually it's a truck. Yeah. So,
the Kuba wagon, Volkswagen, this is replica. So of course this later on, many years later, became the thing. Got the rest of the Navy display here. I got a little Navy guy, a little doll, probably from the 50s or 40s.
sure, my Sam Pebble doll won't stay up.
Idaho. Yeah.
That was World War One.
World War One, the hat.
hat.
Yeah. There you go. That's old. I think somewhere have my old uniforms with the Navy, but they don't fit anymore for some reason. All right, we'll get you some more of the military display. Yeah, like I said, I got a sea bag in the garage somewhere with all my old Navy uniforms. My daughter, we found at my mother's house one of my old dungaree shirts, and with my name on it. It says Frankovich right across. Got the blacked out 42 Ford there. I have one of my shirts, and my daughter took it. But they don't use that uniform. And I looked it up. It's okay for her to wear it. There's no, disrespect or anything. I checked into everything. But kind of funny, I found that literally at my mother's in the basement. I don't know why it was there. But they haven't used, I think right after I got out was when they were transitioning to no longer using the dungaree uniform for the Navy. And they went to kind of like a coverall. I know my one set got thrown in the trash because when I got out of the Navy, I had to wear my dungaree uniform to go get my discharge papers. And I was on the USS Abraham Lincoln. And I left my civilian clothes in the shop where I worked. As soon as I got my discharge papers, which I had to be in uniform to get, I went to the shop, grabbed my civilian clothes, put them on, threw away the uniform I was wearing, and got out of there.
We will have the opening ceremonies out by the military.
10 sharp now?
To the right of the Remax balloon.
Yeah, I think we can get the rest of the cars and come
So
back on this side.
Get everybody to start
They told me 9:30. Okay, so we got a half an hour.
Side of the Remax balloon.
We'll plan accordingly here. But yeah, they told me 9:30. Oops. You need to improvise, as they say. That's what you learn to do. But yeah, like I said, I found one of the dungaree shirts. Real flashback. Oh, wait, let's do some farm implements. All right. Here you got the McCormick Gearing IH Farm Hall. You see a lot of these at various shows in the area, including Chino corn feed run. They run these up and down the street. I used to, when I had cable, I used to watch the, check out the mason jar catch can there. Still says ball on it. I used to watch that classic tractor show on my ex-wife used to think I was nuts watching about old tractors. She said, "You're not getting an old tractor." I said, "No, I'm not getting an old tractor." The Alamo. I remember the Alamo. There you go. I've been to the Alamo actually. The actual Alamo, the one in San Antonio. It's a 1911 air motor. It was an economy. 1917 on that one. remember these guys used to go to Pomona years ago. They used to see them out on the, they used to let them set these up and run them. Got the water coming out of there. There you go, 1907 International Harvester. 10 years later, that became the Scout. McCormick Deering. The Galloway Masterpiece 6. Sounds like a psych rock band or something. It could be Masterpiece Theater. Here, that's Masterpiece Theater right there. One is a Jaeger. I can get in trouble with a joke about the Jaeger. Look, it's powering the fan. I don't know if it's powering that old fan or not. I got an old fan similar to that somewhere. 1919 International. Runs on kerosene. Little small engines there. One's pumping water. People fast forwarding through the video are like, what the heck is this? That's an old fan. I don't have a fan like that. That's a work of art right there. This one looks like you might have something to drink afterwards. 1814. That guy looks like he means business. I bet he sets this up in front of his house on Halloween every year. And the kids, I bet, love it. There you go. Old Alice Chandler's tractor there. 57 one. We're still waiting on the opening ceremonies here. I'll get over there in a minute. It says 50 minutes from now, so it's 57 150. Bring you that. Got the Viper. Yeah, I think this is the last little section, and then we'll do the, when they're done with the ceremonies, you got BMW. Crowds are rolling in now. 69 Camaro SSRS. Find out when my sister's going to be. She better come here right when I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'll see her in Vegas next week. I said, don't do that to me again. All right. Got 58 Vet Resto Mod. It's got the strips down the deck lid there.
It's got numbers on the doors. It's got racing numbers.
A newer Corvette. 69 Z28 Camaro. Over here, this guy's.
One on your dash.
We got a 65 GTO. I said we got a couple cars across the street. There's a little main road going through here earlier. There's that rattan furniture again. Back around. Seriously, rattan. I loved my rattan set. We just couldn't keep it.
That's a lot of beautiful colors. You said it's a 640.
I'm gonna start that furniture channel.
671. Okay, now that.
Got the Willys. Yeah, blower. Got some Austin Healey's for you. My British Roadster fans. Trying to think what I need to start filling in this November, December, I believe, on the calendar. I guess I need to pick a day where I can just sit there and go through the calendar, see what is filling in, what shows are announced, pull out the old calendars. I've offered it as a service if you're thinking about starting a show or moving a show to a different weekend. I have the calendars going back 4 or 5 years. It's fairly easy to figure out which weekends are already full. Austin Healy. There's an Austin A40 truck. Of this Austin of England. With a semaphore on it.
Okay, last announcement. Sorry so loud, but
So again, this is the last 2 cars, then I'll
opening
work on
ceremonies
one over there.
getting
And
ready to kick off in
once
about
that's
5
done,
minutes.
once that's
Come on
done, I'll
out
do the
to
other
right side of
side.
the Remax, and we'll get this going.
Austin Cooper S. An E-Type Jag. This is a 66. There comes the bagpipes.
Thank you, Piper. Ladies and gentlemen, commemorating 250 years of the United States and, unfortunately, the 25th anniversary of 9/11. Gentlemen, please remove your hats. If you're able, please stand and repeat after me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor and privilege to introduce today's Steve McQueen Boys Republic Car Show. Thank you all for welcoming me to here today. I am indeed General Dwight D. Eisenhower. But that's too much of a mouthful, so you can call me Ike. Now let's have another round of applause for that wonderful rendition of the national anthem. As we gather here this morning, we are surrounded by the living echoes of a remarkable generation. Men and women whose service has shaped the course of the 20th century and have safeguarded the ideals that we cherish today. Take, for example, the man whose name adorns the event that we attend today. Steve McQueen was too young to take part in the Second World War, but he joined the Marine Corps in 1947. After an initial rough patch, he did 41 days in the brig, after all, for being AWOL. Well, he turned into a model Marine, and the following year he earned a commendation for saving the lives of 5 brothers in arms when their tank broke through ice and plunged into the sea during an Arctic training exercise. Steve later said of his time in the service, "The Marines made a man of me. I learned how to get along with others, and I had a platform to jump off of." His experience was one shaped by millions who have answered the call as Americans. And if you indulge me for a moment, I wish to pay tribute to them this morning. 250 years ago, a group of determined patriots gathered in Philadelphia and declared that all people are created equal, that life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are rights granted not by kings or parliaments, but by the Creator himself. They pledged their lives, their fortunes, and their sacred honor to defend these truths. In the centuries that followed, generation after generation of Americans and our allies around the world have stepped forward to preserve that promise. They came from farms, they came from factories, they came from cities and small towns. They were young men and women who did not seek glory or recognition. They sought only to do their duty. In the 20th century, that duty called them to the far corners of the earth, across the beaches of Normandy, through the snows of the Ardennes, over the skies of Europe and the Pacific, in the jungles of Southeast Asia, the deserts of the Middle East. And in every place where freedom was threatened, they stood firm. They faced hardship, uncertainty, and sacrifice. Yet they carried with them the ideals first written in parchment in 1776. The ideals that have endured because brave souls were willing to defend them. This year, as we mark the 250th anniversary of our nation's founding, we honor not only the principles that shaped America, but the people who preserved them. The veterans who served in war and peace. The families who waited and prayed. the men and women who returned home to build, to teach, to lead, to strengthen the communities we cherish. We honor, too, those who did not return, whose names are etched in stone, whose stories echo through the generations, and whose sacrifice reminds us that freedom is never free. This weekend, as you walk among the vehicles of eras gone by, including some that carried our forces into battle, remember that these machines were guided by human hands, by courage, by conviction, by a belief in something greater than themselves, by a dream. Let us take this moment to reflect on the legacy entrusted us, a legacy of service, of unity, of unwavering resolve. Let us commit ourselves to preserving that legacy for generations yet to come. To all of our veterans here today, and to all who wear the uniform now or have worn it in the past, we offer our deepest gratitude, and I salute you. Your service is the living bridge between the ideals of our founders and the freedoms we enjoy today. May we honor your example not only with ceremonies and memorials, but with our action, our character, our dedication to the principles that define us as a nation. As we honor the memory of those who served, we also celebrate the strength, ingenuity, and determination that carried our nation through its greatest trials. And now, as we begin this weekend of remembrance and discovery and fun, may the spirit of those who served to inspire us to learn, reflect, and carry forward the legacy they entrusted to us. And in closing, I'd like to say that while it was my honor to serve as your president for 8 years, and there can be no greater honor than that, it was my time as a soldier that I look back on most fondly, 49 years. And when it was time for me to take leave of this earth, I chose to be buried in this uniform, which is why I appeared to you this way today. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Boys Republic Steve McQueen Car Show. For all who display here, and for all who have come to admire and spectate, let history come alive.
Detail dismissed.
Thank you very much to everybody up here, our singers, our presenters, our color guard, all of you, our volunteers, our staff, everybody that comes out here to put this on is an amazing show. Where else do you get planes, the military? Everything's out here. It's a beautiful piece of property. Jump on the tram, visit our vendors, and check out the rest of the show.
All right, so we're gonna put it in the video again. $15 is how much it is. You get this stuff. You get a hot dog, beans, potato salad, corn, ribs, a cookie, chips, as well as a soda, all for $15. What a hell of a deal at this show. They do this every year. So when you come to the show, make sure you come hungry, because they got a good food setup. Here's the Husqvarna that Steve McQueen rode at Elsinore in 1970 on display. There's a Jeep where I just got, like I said, I just got done eating. We'll be doing the other side of the road. I think there's a few more vehicles outside of here to get as well. Some jet over there. We'll get that in a minute outside. One year they had a bunch of drag cars outside, so it's different every single year. Also, my sister, my stepfather, and my ex-brother-in-law are here. I met up with them for a little bit and walked around. Said, I gotta go eat and then I gotta start filming. So I want to get it wrapped up so I can spend some time with them. Mercedes-Benz limousine jet dragster vehicle. This will get you through Beverly Hills in a jiffy. There you go. Jet engine in the back. Jet car. I said, and we will move over to the other side where there's a lot more vehicles. I may have to hurry it up so we can actually get through the show. We did spend a lot of time on this side. 289 Cobra. Finally made it to the other side of the road again.
What's the 930?
For the second half of the show. We already saw the XKSS earlier in the video. The Porsche.
That's a speed racer.
So we're unfortunately going to have to, we are going to have to speed up quite a bit because it's hot. It's definitely in the 80s now, which, little breeze though. The breeze is nice when it hits. But get you what we can. I want to do the motorcycle section as well, so we can mix it up a little bit more. You said SP40 Resto mod. It's all carbon fiber. There we go, Nissan Skyline. GDM, right-hand drive.
I know. Well, what do you consider wrong or right?
BMW. This one was brought out by the McKenna Volkswagen.
Me too. I'm Ferrari. Man.
You got a fellow fan.
Yeah, but he's in for a world of hurt. Yeah. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it when we get home. Oh, okay.
A 54 Vet with the ever so never made 54 license plate. They had 50. It should have 51 with a metal tab on there. So one of those ones you can order off the internet, I guess. Yep. First, second year Corvette. I'll say there's a lot of people out there that are very lucky that the Highway Patrol does not know everything about vintage license plates. Here's a rear motorcycle, a 75 Kawasaki 750 triple two-stroke, the Widowmaker, and they earned that reputation for sure. Very rare, very valuable motorcycle. This BSA.
So we should go to the third Wednesday, so we're going down.
Get you through here.
Bonneville, or is it?
There's that monkey bike we saw earlier with the took that and crammed a 554 engine in there. I'm sure that's it says Quadzilla on the license plate. That is a monster right there. Show the Honda XR75. Back in the day, that's what the kids learned a dirt bike on. This one's a 73 model. Little Taco. Cali. The Husqvarna. Like I said, I used to get offered these back when I was doing scooters. I know like people equated them to like, I was doing Vespas and Lambrettas and stuff, and oh yeah, I got a Husqvarna if you want to buy that. And they were always like in pieces. They were never like a complete bike. There's a Hodaka. A good friend of mine, he's like, his dad is like way to Hodakas. I think he was his family, they were a dealer back in the day. Yeah, this Husqvarna. It's getting very crowded here. We got a Vespa P series. I think I know I don't know if I know the owner or not. I've owned a lot of these P series Vespas.
Abby, you and Amelia want to make a bracelet? It's right there. What? You and Amelia want to make a bracelet? It's right
I don't know if I know this guy. No, I don't know this guy. I've owned quite a few of those.
That was the best era.
That was a Fanta. These were popular in the UK. It's like a moped chopper. I've always seen these in the magazines. Done, of course, back in the 70s, as you can tell. About a Aramaki Harley. Italian Harley Davidson. Another Aramaki Harley. I had a 125 Aramaki Harley years ago, and I never got it running. I just sold it. And some of these bikes are parked backwards. Show we can. Here's this one, 1915 Harley Davidson. 41 Harley. Of course, Steve McQueen had a whole collection of motorcycles in his day. They're very well known for riding them. Over here, Triumph TR5.
It's a negative, no, positive round.
Yeah, it's like almost like what I keep on my red here.
People like flipping through the video are gonna wonder what the heck's going on here. Arrow Square 4, we saw this one rolling in earlier. Their Arrow Square 4 will come through here.
Oh, really? That's an original case.
Gotta be very careful.
They made reproduction.
So it's an NSU made in Germany. NSU was they manufactured Lambretta scooters under license, and then they realized, hey, we could build our own scooter that's better. And so they did. But I've seen NSU Lambrettas, and I've seen the scooters they did after the NSU Lambrettas.
I see this and I recuerda, maybe
The Indian with the sidecar. But yeah, they were the manufacturer for Lambretta for Germany for several years. A couple BMWs. I've never had an NSU though, so I've never. I almost bought a 56 NSU scooter once. There's a lot of people just walking around. A Honda CB750. This looks like an earlier one. It's for sale, no number. Yeah, judging by the badging, that's an earlier one. That front disc brake has like one single O-ring on the caliper. Like, ever replaced those before?
You know, these are try these, Bob. These rockers.
This one's a 69. That's a real early one right there. 69 CB. That one's unrestored. Of course, they took over the motorcycle world with the 750. One's for sale. Bring you the van. This is Steve's van. Don't worry, I did sell my Dodge van, but I bought a Chevy van, so still have a van, even though it's a newer one. He owns it. He bought this new. He goes to a lot of van events, as well as car shows, obviously. Have to stop talking to some of the van guys here in a minute. They're kind of hanging about. Second gen at Chino. So I may be getting another one of these if I can find a spot for it. Now I'll be probably turning the info or flipping it to another van guy. All right, stopped and talked to some of the van guys because, you know, that's what we do. We'll keep those combos off the camera, keep this family friendly. No, I'm just kidding. Nothing like that. Oh man, the tiki bar. Check out that tiki lamp. I have the most epic ceramic palm tree lamp. It's made from a candlestick. There's these ceramic palm tree candlesticks that are worth a lot of money. And I was at a sale and they had a lamp made from one of those. I don't think the guy knew that he was like cutting up a really expensive piece, but it does make for a really nice, sounds like a dojo in here. But man, what a beautiful lamp. So, with all my tiki stuff around it. If I get that trailer, we'll do it all tiki. I'm looking forward to it. Got the shag. Oh, shag. Nothing but shag. All right. The 70s exploded in that van. Very nice. We got the Pony Express van. This is close to what I got. Chevy Express. Oh my. Yeah, we're getting through it. I don't think I made it to a van. I didn't make it to the Palos Verdes this year. It was SoCal Slow Ride. It was raining, but then I guess it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it will do what you asked it to do. Yeah, and that's exactly.
There you go. It's all Western in there.
So, yeah, you definitely want to go and make sure.
All right, talking to more guys. We're trying to figure. I figured out I own 15 cars. Okay, there you go. Anybody's ever wondered?
I think so.
Yeah, that's where we'll be selling some. That includes the El Camino that I'm committed to getting rid of. We're gonna do this. Yeah, I did need the van though. In fact, I think the Suburban will be going as well because it's been discussed. Maybe after truck show we'll get rid of the Suburban. I can always take the van to the truck show too. It's actually a pretty nice van. It's just newer. I feel weird about bringing something that's 9 years old to a show, but it's a pretty nice vehicle that's 9 years old. Yeah, first gen at Chino. I have decisions to make.
How many times I did it, but I brought
Get over here. I gotta breeze through everything. I can't be like waiting around here. It's the Sugar Bear van. I was just talking to him back there. So. All right. And the Boogie van. This one's award-winning, multiple award-winning. I will come and say this is a work of art.
That thing is crazy.
I'm biased because I'm a van guy, but this is, check out that shag. Oh man. And the velour. And the heart-shaped steering wheel. And of course you got the Kragers. What's this video gonna be? I don't know. We'll find out. It's gonna be a long one. Nice Charger. I'll get through some of the more modern ones. So unfortunately, like when a push comes to shove and I'm on a time crunch, we go to the classics. Got a Cornet here. The kid would like the anime one though. She would actually like that. That's why we're not doing the PCC flea market on July 5th now. There's like some anime thing she wants to go to. We'll get the rest of the Mopars here. It's got the Viper motor. This one is a 40 Dodge Coupe, so it started out as. And a Viper GTS Coupe.
You didn't care what kind of car it was. You just cared that he got a car.
It's the Mike Frankovich fan club. Funny story, the people they got it from an auction that I tried to buy it from a long time ago. It's a really low mileage original car. Sat in a garage with a equally amazing AMC Gremlin that I tried to buy that went absolutely bonkers in the auction. It's a 73 Dart.
We have our McQueen family here.
And I did manage to see the Gremlin at a show in Palm Springs about, I'm gonna say 4 years ago. It was very spectacular. It was like a base engine, 3-speed. I mean, it went crazy. I had a budget for what I was willing to spend on it, and it pretty much went double what I was willing to spend on it. Yeah, the 914. These guys are having a conference. We'll have to come around this way. Hacienda Honda. XR75. Another dirt bike over there.
Gift of a house from one of our long-standing volunteers.
Dodge Super B. She's got a Hemi. Can't wait till I'm used to the heat again. All right, we got a Corvette C2. Go back there. We got a whole pile of stuff back there. So we're gonna have to breeze through the this section. It's already noon. I've been here since 6:30, so. I think people understand, like, hey, it takes a long time to shoot a show, and add to that the heat. Yeah, 67 Corvette, big block, factory air car, very rare option in these. Big block 427. Here we'll get through the newer stuff. Like I said, so I know you guys like to see your cars, but it's like I'm on a time crunch here. We'll get through 9 Corvette, a Roadster with the small block. The Resto modded 62. You're getting there. I haven't heard from my sister, so they must be doing okay. Chevelle here. Like I said, I'm going to film it more walkthrough style from here on. And this 61 Vet. This one's got the 2.4s on the 283. Here are a couple of Woodies. Nice cars we saw rolling in as well. Like this Metropolitan. Yeah, Disco Vet. 79. And a C10 for El Camino. Got a modern Hemi swapped into a Willys. Nice hot rod.
This is a good car show.
The Renegade. 64 Pontiac Le Mans. They will get up to the Solstice here. Little Roadster. 62 Dynamic 88. Two-door hardtop. Is for sale, 25.5 or best. Check the video's date before you dial anything.
It's only 2 wires to hook up.
And call too far ahead into the future. I'm gonna come around here. It's getting a little crowded out here too. The old 442 W30 package. The Ram here.
We're going to go soft and see what you get.
Another one, black. Hear the traffic on the 71 freeway off in the distance. Oh, we got a little uneven pavement there. 68 442 convertible. I'm suddenly regretting wearing a black t-shirt today. That's okay. 7442. This is in the USA Other section, but it seems to be all Oldsmobiles and El Camino for some reason. No, I think that's the next section. It might be the commercial vehicle section. Pickup trucks and whatnot. That's in the USA Other section. Okay. We got 67 El Camino as well. 57 wagon. And unfortunately, I just don't have time to focus in on every car from here on out. We got that Seagrave fire engine.
Because there's a
Big
long tube there.
Detroit satellite convertible.
It's small. I can barely fit this stuff. Okay. The whole inside is
the inner was painted all blue.
Yeah.
Massive, 20 grand.
A 56 Safari. 256 Safaris. Fairlane.
Steve's Speed Shop.
56 Buick wagons for sale. We've seen this one before at a lot of shows over the years. 49.5 on that. There it is.
Yeah, I did another lady.
Ford rod around the Ford section. Got the 40 pickup with flathead. And the 67 Cougar. That's one rolling in this morning. It's the afternoon now.
It's a 501c3 charitable organization.
Maverick.
And your support helps us continue providing life.
On this for sale. $39.9.
Donating your vehicle,
there you go.
property, or collections are not only benefits our mission, but also come with valuable tax deductions for you.
Cobra replica.
Was made possible through these estate gifts of the house from one of our long-standing volunteers. Contributors like this make a lasting difference.
Steve Baker.
A donation or and questions about how to proceed.
I see this guy out at Chino. The cab over.
Thank you for supporting Boys Republic and helping us build a brighter future for our kids.
Pretty cool, huh?
62 Chevrolet. Oh, there's one at every car show, and there it is. 90s throwback of the day, the Crybaby doll. Awfully popular back in the 90s, you know. Seen on the F100 there.
The old body style.
The one Ford convertible.
Oh, yeah. He's got his choice pipes on that thing.
Yeah, I think we have a couple rows. I'm gonna go try to hang out with my sister for a bit. And my sister, my stepfather, and my hopefully my stepfather's holding up well. This is like a big outing for him, I will say. He's been through a lot, so I have not heard from her like. I always tell the story. We bought the 65 Volkswagen together. I got it running and driving, and he was going to drive it to shows, and for medical reasons he can't drive anymore, so yeah, that was our plan. He was going to bring shows, and I was going to bring whatever I have to shows. Nice Model T. Very nice 40 coupe here. It's got a Windsor in it. The Tommaso Pantera. One's a Duesenberg. It's a neoclassical Duesenberg replica. Very popular in the 70s to do these neoclassical cars. Fairlane Skyliner retractable here. Got the old car alarm on the fender there. That was the thing. That was how you did your car alarm back in the day. You had a key on the fender. It was a 68 Cougar. I guess we have more than one Cougar here. This truck. I'll focus in. It's a very nice coupe here. I'm going to try to have enough time to get through LA Roadsters. Really, the only way to do that is to do the swap meet on one day and then the show on the other. It's got twin plugs for each cylinder there. Interesting. 57 sedan delivery. Has Roadster with the W head. Fortunately, like I said, when I go to shows, it's very hard to get every car, you know, do it in detail. It's just, especially in the larger shows. I go to some shows that are very small. I can spend time on each car and get a decent sized video out of it. But I said last week we did Pismo, 3-hour video. I did not get every car. It got a little crowded and very hard to get even shots of cars towards the end. Actually, we got Glendale Cruise Night coming up in July, mid-July. That one, I get there early, I get the roll-ins. I start filming. By the end of the video, I can't see the cars. That's the one that's like that. It draws so many people, and you know, these main street shows. I call them main street shows. You know, whole community comes out. They spend money at the merchants and the restaurants and whatnot. Have a good time. Very nice Riviera. Dressed out Nailhead there. That's one thing we argue with the smog bill. Hey, we're doing positive things in the community here, man. The Cheetah tribute. Anthony with the checker was looking for this car earlier. I told him I didn't know where it went, so I guess he saw it coming in. I'm sure he found it by now. And you know, I still have a feeling the bill is going to go through the way it is. The Senate Bill 1392, and then we'll still have a fight on our hands to get it moved up further, but at least we got our foot in the door, because I tried for years making videos, getting people to write in, and we really didn't get anywhere until Jay Leno stepped in and kind of made things happen, kicked down the door, really. Got the Regal we saw. Very malaise. This is a smogger, so yeah, this car would be exempted with insurance under the bill. In fact, I only have one car that would be exempted now, which is, since I sold the 83 Dodge, which would be the 77 Pacer. Which my daughter, we're now talking about maybe selling that, possibly. I would rather try to hold on to it. It does rent to the studios quite a bit. It's been in State Farm commercial and whatnot. A couple State Farm commercials. And we got the 67 sedan delivery. I've had that car 9 years. Hard to believe. 2017 I got that. Saved it from getting crushed.
Where all do you go on this route?
Okay, they're doing announcements now. Okay, I'm going to do a breeze through on this line. And we'll go do the Volkswagen Porsche section. And I think then I think that will be it. And then I have to meet up with the family, who's still, hopefully still here. Have not got any texts. Nope. They must be having a good time.
And
already
this is all inclusive.
Turned them on to the barbecue for 15 bucks.
Yes, all inclusive.
Hopefully they're enjoying that.
That's your hotel, food, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and of course, good old.
69
And it
Camaro
usually
here.
includes a special speaker on one of the nights, right?
She's got a blower. Yeah, there's one. 36. Great race vehicle. We'll be in Pasadena for the end of the great race after Pomona in a couple of weeks. It is for sale. Info on that.
He promised me.
I mentioned it before, one of my first videos. car show, car event videos on the channel was the beginning of the great race in Riverside. I think it was 2018 or 2017.
Thanks,
I can't
Christian. I
remember.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice Camaro convertible. K5, we saw a lot of these at Pismo. It was damn near comical how many K5s were up there. And there was like a bunch of 60 Buicks too, which is kind of weird, but a lot of K5s. Like I said in the video, see how this 55 still has the inline 6. I even mentioned in the video, very nice 65 GTO. I think there were more K5 Blazers there than there were Tri-5 Chevys. That usually doesn't happen. I saw this guy on the freeway heading out here this morning on the big Catalina. Blowing his whistle over there. Out of Vega with a V8. There you go. A Corvette. 69. And this time there's two at every car show. There you go. They're crybaby all from the 90s. They're coming at you. It's like the Beanie Baby of car show accessories. Straight from the 90s. What is that noise? How about a Subaru Brat? Yeah, someone's blowing some sort of like whistle or something over there. I don't know what was going on. Or maybe it was from the sound system.
Last three, 810.
It did not sound fantastic.
Blue ticket, 810.
Del Sol,
Twice.
72
Gone.
Datsun.
Green ticket, 733.
So if I'd known they were due raffles, by the time I got over, I would have shot this earlier. When do you ever see a 72 Datsun like this? Got an Acura Integra.
700.
I still see those on the street on occasion. I saw a really nice first gen Integra about a week or two ago. Yeah, we're gonna get these last two, the
Blue ticket,
Z car
550.
and the Skyline.
550. You better hurry. You better hurry. Going once. Oh, the pressure's on.
We got a first gen Econo pickup. Well, it's the only gen they made the Econo pickup, but this one is tubbed.
Yes, 550. Got a winner.
Buick 4 hardtop.
Blue ticket, 664. 664. Got a winner.
67 Beetle. Not a whole lot of Volkswagens this year.
441.
Double cab. Okay, we're away from the speakers a little more now. It's like some of the cars are actually starting to go home. Bars. Nope. Not doing it. How about a thing? When I was in shape, I couldn't do one. There are some dune buggies off in the sand pit here where the volleyball courts are.
Okay, I've been corrected. Pink ticket, 002.
A couple more VWs over there. We'll do the Porsches last. I'll concentrate on the classics just so we can get through it, and then trying to find the family.
Pink ticket, 244.
I would estimate this is my longest video from this show. Which would be a accurate assessment. A couple more Volkswagens, and we'll get into, as I said, we'll do the classic Porsches, and then I think that'll wrap things up. Find my sister. I've actually seen several cars leaving. It's very hot today, and I think it wasn't that long ago it was kind of cold out, so People generally aren't used to it yet. Another month it'll be a different story. This temperature will feel absolutely wonderful.
202.
Nice speedster.
202.
So they get a lot of these at, what do you call it? San Marino, but unfortunately we cannot do it. It's the same day as Road Kings.
Pink ticket 191.
These 356s.
191. 645.
No more of the 356s. We'll do the row of 914s. I think that'll be it.
1 4
Yeah, those are like the 49.
39 7 3 9.
So 914s has got the Seneca livery on it. These overseas were actually sold as Volkswagens.
491. 491.
They were sort of a budget Porsche at the time, and of course the values have gone quite a bit up on these ones for sale. There you go. So I remember when these were fairly inexpensive, especially the 6-cylinders. If you have a 6-cylinder 914, those command a premium.
We also got 491 up here.
I would say I got most of the show that isn't like a new car. All right, that's going to wrap things up here in Chino Hills, California for the 2026 Friends of Steve McQueen car show out here in Chino Hills. This was another fantastic event. We've been covering this one for years. Next week we're off to Burbank, California. Johnny Carson Park for the Road King show. Plenty of other events coming up on the channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Check the 10 of us. We'll be in the comment section shortly after the video post. Let you know I'm playing here in the near future. And until next time, I'll be seeing you.